Ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So our group will present a bit about topic 2, the varieties of English language.
So first, we will talk about varieties, where English language exists in many varieties worldwide, where it is influenced by geography, culture, and history. Some prominent varieties, like British English, American English, Australian English, Canadian English, Irish English, and South African English, and regional forms like Cockney and Geordie. These varieties differ in accents, dialects, vocabulary, and usage, but generally remain mutually intelligible. Okay, so there is two of varieties where it is standard and non-standard. So, what is standard varieties? Standard variety is a formal, widely accepted variety where it is used in education, media, government, and formal communication. It follows standardized grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, various rules, and is often considered the correct form in professional or academic context. Where non-standard varieties comprises all other varieties. It is often marked by regional or social dialects, formal vocabulary, slang, and flexible grammar rules. It is commonly used in everyday, casual conversation within communities.
Moving on to British and American English. So what is the similarities between British and the American English? So both descended from English spoken in England several hundred years ago. They both share the same core grammar structures and basic vocabulary. They both have mutual intelligibility in spoken and written forms, and both have formal and informal registers. So how the spelling differs from both of these accents? So for British English, it spells colours O-L-O-U-R, while in American English, it only uses C-O-L-O-R without the U, because British uses vowel forwards derived from lady, which AME uses OR. And then for theatre, the reverb is the British English ends with TRE, while American English ends with TER, because British use RE, while AME reverses it to TR. So I can explain the rest.
So next, the analysis. British English uses YSE or YZE, while American English typically uses YZE. So next is defense. British English uses CE for nouns, while American English uses SE. Next is the so British English often doubles the I and the L in a word before adding an ending. So the last one is dialogue. British English uses GUE, while American English often shortens it to G. Okay, next again.
So the next difference in pronunciation. So in rhoticity, for British, the R sound is often dropped in these positions, which is non-rhotic. So for example, car, if we produce car. And for American English, the R sound is almost always pronounced, especially when it comes after a vowel. For example, car, the R was being pronounced as we say. And for vowels, British English varies vowel length and stress placement. For example, words like bed, staff, and laugh are pronounced with a long, open A vowel. For example, bath, staff, laugh. And American English often has flatter vowels. The same words use a short A vowel. For example, cat. You can see the difference, like bath, cat. One is long and one is short. The way it was pronounced, the vowel. Okay, understood? And the word stress, for example, the word advertisement, the stress is being put in the word verb, for example, advertisement. While in American, the stress was being put in a different type. In this case, it was advertisement. The difference, you can see that the stress is on the third syllable. The next one, for vocabulary. There's a difference. It has a few words that has the same meaning but different words. For example, in British they use chips like potato chips, while in America they use fries. Another example is flash, while American use apartment. Loo in British is bathroom in America, and holiday in British is vacation in America.
So this is the other example. Okay, next.
So next, move on to the Malaysian English. Okay. What is Malaysian English? Malaysian English basically a variety of English spoken in Malaysia, and this English, as we know, it influenced by British English because of the colonial history. But Malaysian English is shaped by local languages such as Malay, Chinese, and Tamil dialects. And it is also have two main forms. For the first one, we have SME, Standard Malaysian English. Usually, it is used for formal or close to British English. The next one is Colloquial Malaysian English, or maybe in short form we call it as Manglish. It is informal and mixed with a lot of local languages. For example, for the SME, we usually say like this: "Are you coming with us?" And in Manglish, we will say like this: "You coming or not?" So this slide, this is the reason of Malaysian English why it is so important. The first one because of education and learning. And the next one is business and professional use, media and communication, multicultural identity, global connection, last but not least for pop culture and creativity. So here is the varieties of Malaysian English. The first one we have Acrolec, Mesolec, and Basilec. So next, for the Acrolec we have the use of Malaysian English that is quite similar to standard English. There is almost no correction to the grammar and the vocab, and it also contains minimal local influence and usually used in formal settings. As we can see, there are almost no difference between standard English and the acrylic one.
So next, we're going to move on with Mesolec. So what is Mesolec? So the definition of Mesolec is an intermediate variety between Acrolec and Basilec, which means this is on the middle. So it is less formal than standard English, but still widely understood. So it is commonly used in daily conversations, workplace and casual writing, and grammar is often simplified, fewer tenses, and missing articles. So vocabulary may include local terms, which combine Malay, Chinese, Tamil, and so on. It is also spoken across urban and rural communities. So in this example here, Mesolec, I go library tomorrow. So here, we know that it is actually it is a simplified version of English. This one, this is an example. If it's combined with some local word, I tapao food already. So tapao means in Chinese is take away. Okay, next. So for Basilec, so the definition of Basilec is the most localized and informal form of Malaysian language, strongly influenced by Malay Chinese dialect, okay, Cantonese and Tamil. And it is most spoken in casual setting, not informal, but usually like with our friend,
family, and in social media. And this, the grammar in the Basilex is very highly simplified and often non-standard, and it is widely recognized by, and it is usually only the Malaysian will understand the Basilex. Okay, understand?
Understand.
So, for example, Manglish. Tomorrow I go to library lah. So this year, this year pula. This is one of the example of Manglish, and this is a Manglish question and answer. You hungry or not? Can lah, eat later lor. And this one. So we know the this additional slang lah, which mean emphasis. Don't worry lah. So man, express stop. Lilian, law, resignation. Up to you lah. Ma, explanation. Oh, like that lah. And then this is seen as a marker of Malaysian identity and humor. Okay, next. So for the vocabulary features, it is borrowed from words from Malaysia, Chinese, dialect, and Tamil, as I said just now. And it is reflect local culture, food, and tradition. So used in English sentences without translation. And some word is only understood in Malaysia. So for example, kampung means village, durian, fruit, baju kurung, traditional dress. Any Chinese dialect, angpao means red packet. You know the money in kiasau, fear of losing, and tapao, take away. And for the Tamil, roti canai, which means flatbread, aneh, brother, mak, brother. And some local slang that I said just now, like main logan or not, blur sotong. So, if you want to know, blur is actually a Malaysian slang. Okay? Only Malaysian people says blur to the person. For example, you are very blur lah, which means the person is very slow in doing something. Okay? In American and British, they don't use blur. Alright. Okay, next. So how Malaysian English sounds? So from the first, the American and British differences. For the American and British cooperation just now, the Malaysian English has the non-rhotic accent, which is R at the end of the word, often not pronounced, and usually it is pronounced as H. So, car, we call it car. Teacher, we call it teacher. And it is usually a flat intonation, less rise and fall, and compared to the British English. So, for example, hello, how are you? That is how American and British sound. But in Malaysian English, they sound like this. How are you? That is flat. Alright. So, syllable time rhythm is influenced by Malaysia and Chinese, not first time like native English. And sometimes simplification of sound is considered speech. 3 can be like 3, us can be sound like us, s. And local influence, tone and rhythm sometimes mirror Mandarin, Cantonese or Malay speech is better. And clearer vowel pronunciation compared to native English accents. Yes.
Excuse me.
Boss!
I don't think that's true.
Where God?
With my friend. Sure, let's do it.
Confirm on.
I doubt it.
Where God?
It's alright.
It's okay
I
lah.
don't have any.
Don't have lah.
There were so many people at Angie's Berry Hat yesterday.
Yesterday ah, and just very got so many people ah.
I'm going to do it now.
Don't play with it.
Okay, that is for the video example of the differences of native English and Malaysian English. So, how does grammar differ in Malaysian English? So this is, we know just now the Malaysian English is a simplified sentence structures, fewer tenses and auxiliary verbs. He go yesterday instead of he went yesterday. So next, the omission of articles and preposition. She go shop instead of she went to the shop. That question often replaced with articles. You coming or not instead of are you coming? Use of particle for meaning and tone. Lah, exception just now. Lah, emphasize, may, law, resignation. And reduplication. Influence from Malaysia and Chinese. Wait, talk. So in Malaysia we say, jap, tunggu. But if we translate it into English, it will become wait. Hold on. Like that. Okay, next.
Next, Shazri. Mana kau main Shazri?
Right, so moving on to other English varieties. Before we start, I want to say that in the whole world, we learn how it's like Malaysian English, British and American English. But what about other countries from around the world? So let's dive into it. Next. So we have first Australian and New Zealand English. Well, it's different, but still sounds the same to us Malaysians. So both is spoken in Oceania with accents that sound similar to outsiders, but have distinct features. Like their common traits are love for shortening words like brekkie, that stands for breakfast, or arvo, or that means afternoon. And it is informal and friendly too. So for Australian English, vocabulary such as mate means friend, footy means football, outback means a remote countryside. And for this language is language with many unique words. So for New Zealand English, we have vocabulary such as jangles, which means flip-flops, or as we call it in Malaysia, just slippers, isn't it? So bag, that means holiday home. New Zealand English is also has strong Maori influence like kia ora. Kia ora means hello, or wahan means family. Accent has distinct vowel sounds. For example, like fish and chips sound like fish and chips. I don't know how to pronounce it, so we're just gonna dive into the video. This is our
Rico, you get to go to the airport tomorrow. Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Yeah, you are.
You can see that it has a distinct hearing to it, I see. So next. So here comes Canadian English, which is spoken in Canada, blending British and American elements. So they have spelling mix, such as when they are chat, it is British English, but they use color, C-O-L-O-R, which is American. So their unique vocabulary is toonie, which is their $2 coin, or washroom instead of restroom, and Chesterfield instead of sofa. They're trying to be fancy here, but it's just their language. So they are polite with expressions like a, often used in speech. So here's another example. Next.
You having some car troubles, eh?
Yeah, we're trying to get to the North Pole. I don't suppose you're from AAA, are you?
Who?
AAA, you know? AAA.
Oh, AA. Hey, I just came from AA.
No, not AA, AAA.
Yeah, that's what I said. AA.
Oh, so you are with AAA?
Oh no, that's AAA. I just came from AA.
Huh?
Stewie, I think he's just a drunk.
Well, drunk or not, can you help us?
I can if you want to join AA, eh?
No, I'm already a member of AAA. I need help with the car.
Oh, I see. Yeah, looks like you got some water leakage. You might need a hose, eh?
Jose, Roberta, whatever. If you've got some Latinos up here that can fix cars, that'd be great.
No, I mean, it looks like you need a part, eh?
Well, yeah, when it's fixed, we can celebrate, but let's deal with first things first.
Well, I can probably take you to a gas station, eh? You have cash, eh?
I don't know, my name carries a little weight, but I don't see how that matters here.
Look, we don't have enough cash to fix the car, and we're kind of on our way to the North Pole. Oh, a car won't take you there anyway. But if you like, you can take my snowmobile.
Really? You just give it to us?
Oh, sure, that's what Canadian hospitality is all about. If you like, you can have all my money and my leg.
Okay.
You having some car troubles, eh?
Yep.
Correct. So moving on to Indian English. So bit controversial, but I'm still going to give it. So it's spoken by millions across India, influenced by local language and culture. So their vocabulary and expression pre-born move earlier and cousin, brother, male cousin. So they always call their friend or male cousin like brother or cousin like that. It's on, they have a frequent use of only for emphasize, like came yesterday only. And it is often in formal tone with British grammar influence. Includes Indianism or localized space unique to the culture. So another example.
Replace the T with a D equal Indian? Really? Don't. No. Don't tell me what to do.
Next. So we're moving on to the center part of the world, which is Africa. I'm taking Nigerian English as one of the examples. So it is spoken in Nigeria, heavily influenced by local language like Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa. So their vocabulary and expression is chop. They say chop instead of eat, and they say go slow instead of traffic jam. Or they say sorry, but it's not really an apology. It's like an expression of sympathy. So speech style is direct, rhythmic, and expressive. Serve as unifying language in a multilingual country.
What is this one they are drinking? Fanta. It's not Fanta. Oh, this one is Fanta. This is proper Fanta. Try that one. Niger Fanta. African Fanta.
Hey,
Eh?
this one is fantastic. This one is tantalizing my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm one of my textbooks in ways that I've not felt before.
That's why I give you back.
You're very mad.
Eh?
This is my drink.
Your drink.
My sweet, sweet drink.
This is not your drink. Oh, this is your drink. Take your drink.
That's your own drink.
Ah.
This is my own.
Hey.
Babe, please shift.
Take it.
So to end my slide, I say that English unites us all across the world.
Thank you.